has said that this move is set to reduce the emissions by 42,000 tons annually. Lisa Maina opens this bulletin.
Round of applause. It's congratulations to East African Breweries Limited.
Speaking during the launch of the report, the Environment PS nominee Dr. Chris Kipto highlighted the danger of climate change in the country and lauded EABL for investing $5.1 billion to establish biomass plants in Kenya as the firm seeks to fully transition to clean energy.
Climate change is emerging as the single biggest threat to life on Earth. It poses a serious threat, a serious challenge to human well-being globally, with particular intensity on the African continent. Millions of people across the globe are facing multiple climate-related challenges, including severe and more frequent droughts and floods, heat waves, and decreased food production.
Dr. Isaac also lauded EABL's tree growing program in Mau Forest as a well-targeted move to impacting climate change, as well as promoting mixed farming systems like enabling barley farmers to plant at least 5 trees in their farms.
Among the notable investments is the new biomass boilers that will replace heavy fuel oils, use sustainable fuel alternatives, and reduce your carbon emissions by 95%, which is about 42,000 tons a year. It is also imperative to see EABL has nurtured over 1 million tree seedlings with a success rate of 85% in the last 10 years. I'm also aware that you have impressive footprints in managing critical water towers and other protected areas like Aberdares and Karura Forest. Indeed, your efforts in conserving our forests and water towers are leaving an indelible mark on the ecosystem. I understand that EABL is investing heavily in climate-smart agriculture production through tree growing program in the Mau region, working there with barley farmers to plant at least 5 trees within their farms. More than 62,000 farmers in East Africa have adopted regenerative climate-smart practices in a bid to shield themselves from the effects of climate change and secure yields and livelihoods.
Jane Karuko Company CEO and MD has noted that addressing climate change has been their top priority as a company, and added that the move seeks to increase their share of renewable energy use in the global energy mix.
So proud that we are going to be net zero before the end of the year in Tusker plant and in Kisumu plant, and Uganda it's just been fired, and we are also investing in Tanzania in our Moshi plant. So we are putting our money where our mouth is, and we want to effectively implementing the biomass as a source of energy would drive our emissions down by 95%. And it's big money and big volume because we are talking about 42,000 tons of emissions. We're also using this to build more jobs. So the young engineer talked about using macadamia husks. Before, probably that was being used for roads, but now we are developing that value chain and others. And because we know how to develop value chains, like the Senator or barley value chain, the biomass plants are also going to produce or to give us very significant value chains for employment and economic agenda, just like sorghum.
Lisa Maina, Look Up Business.
Lisa Maina with that story. Now moving on, supply.